My name is Lieutenant Martin. I'm the Administrative Assistant Public Information Officer at Pleasant Valley State Prison. Groups like GOGI, they give these guys the ability to better themselves through their own self-help groups. They teach themselves betterment, speaking skills, communication skills, cognitive therapy, behavioral therapy, the anger management portion of the GOGI. I've heard a lot of them speaking about it. It gives them an opportunity to think about things before they act on them. A lot of these guys, they would have been fighting each other on the streets. Now they're all together meshed in one group. They've taken that quick response and now they think about their actions before they either speak them or they do them. Working through their problems, we see a big change. It's done a huge culture change for the inmate population. The push is betterment. What do we need to give them to be a productive citizen once they get a date, or they had a date when they came in? What can we do to better them so that they don't come back and they don't repeat offend? Groups like GOGI and other groups that are out there, the sponsors that come in and take their time after their shift to invest in these guys so that they can invest in themselves, is what is actually amazing about how the whole culture of the department has changed. The correctional officer out there, they have a tireless job. So when they do see some positive change, whether it's one inmate in the day room or a whole group of inmates that have transitioned, you see their mentality change, and at the same time the officer's mentality is changing. It's breaking those barriers down, and it's positive on both sides. It's positive on both sides of the fence. How I first heard about GOGI, honestly, I didn't know a whole lot about it. And just being out there in the last 2 days with the individuals, because I've honestly never went to one of their groups, to see the positiveness in them and to see them break down the barriers, the stigmas that they have around them. They didn't have to worry when they were in their group as to how they may have to worry when they're in a building or in a cell with another individual. It was like they were able to express freely. And that was actually really cool to watch them do that. The fact that GOGI did come from the inmates out there, it gives them a lot of self-worth when they go out and spread the message. And a lot of them will tell you, we're doing this because it's bettering them. It's not because of a certificate, and it wasn't because it was required for their border prison hearings. They were doing that for the betterment of themselves, and it gives them a lot of self-worth, and it gives them a positive outlook. And for them to have, some type of constant positive and some way to better themselves and keep moving forward, it was pretty cool to be a part of that, honestly. They're taking the tools from the GOGI program and they're applying it in real life situations. It's a mini city in there. Everything that goes on the street goes on there, and they're applying it in a prison setting. I don't think they'd have a problem applying it out on the street. If they can stop a teenager from, going out and doing the same things that they did to get in here, then they achieve something, even though they're not visually seeing that. These guys make a difference. They make a difference for themselves. They'll make a difference when they're back out. Yes, I believe change is possible for both the offenders and the department. Change is positive, and change is good, and change needs to happen.